Iran has partially restored internet access after nearly 3 months of one of the world's longest nationwide internet shutdowns. The blackout was imposed after the US Israel invasion of Iran on February 28th, leaving millions of Iranians largely cut off from the global internet. For weeks, only Iran's domestic intranet remained operational, allowing limited access to local services like banking, ride hailing, apps, shopping, and online education. Now, Internet monitoring group NetBlocks says live data shows a partial restoration of connectivity on day 88 of the shutdown, but it remains unclear whether this marks a permanent reopening or only a temporary easing of restrictions. The situation inside Iran still appears uneven. Iranian state media claimed that full international internet connectivity has been restored for fixed broadband users.
ستاد در جلسات مکرری که داشت دیروز به این جمع‌بندی رسید که بازگشایی اینترنت انجام بشود و دیروز هم ابلاغ آقای رئیس جمهور به وزارت ارتباطات انجام شد و امیدوار هستیم که ظرف روزهای آتی انشالله به سرعت بتونیم این حقوق حقه مردم رو به اونها برگردونیم.
But witnesses inside the country say mobile internet remains heavily restricted, while even home internet access is patchy and still dependent on VPNs for many international platforms and social media sites. One resident in Tehran said his office internet had started working again, but mobile data services were still effectively blocked. Others described the restoration as inconsistent and unstable. The development also exposed divisions within Iran's power structure. Just hours before connectivity began returning, Iran's judiciary reportedly suspended a newly formed presidential body that had ordered the internet restoration. The special headquarters for organizing and governing the country's cyberspace had only been created earlier this month by President Masoud Pezeshkian. Government officials had presented the reopening as the first step towards freer but regulated access to cyberspace. Vice President Mohammad Reza Arif said public demands regarding internet access would eventually be addressed. Iran has repeatedly used internet shutdowns during periods of unrest and conflict. Another major blackout was imposed in January following anti-government protests. Rights groups and activists have long argued that such restrictions are designed not only to control information but also to limit mobilization and hide the scale of crackdowns. The latest shutdown came during one of the most volatile periods in the region, with Iran facing military escalation, economic pressure, and rising domestic uncertainty. And while some connectivity is now returning, many Iranians still remain digitally isolated from the outside world.